Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this Monday morning Sitrep, market Sitrep. I am Coach Victor. I think most of you know me anyway. I hope you all had a nice weekend and that you are ready to roll. It is the 21st of August, 2023, so we're still in the summer period and it's hot. So very nice to spend time outside and enjoy the weather. Sometimes a little too hot, so you have to stay underwater. Underwater for trading is not so good, but when it's hot outside, it's very good. So it depends on what your situation is and your location, I guess. So let's see who's on. Hello, Arnold. Good morning. Hello, Sam and Peter, Lazarus, Resurrected, Harun, Enza. Sound is good. Thank you. Thank you. And Liquid. Go, go, go. Oh, Liquid is pumped and ready to go. Well, let's see what happens today. So far, nothing is going, which is absolutely normal for a Monday. It's a fantastic day to be observant, to check out how the markets are opening, how everything is, getting back into speed, into business, so to speak. And then, pick your battles carefully for the day and for the week. So that's the point of the stream today. We're going to try to find, we're going to cover a few assets and see what battles could lie ahead so that we can prepare accordingly. Yeah, this is of course just kind of a higher time frame overview to see, what would be, what could we expect for this week. But as the week goes on, of course, we're going to keep you updated with the more lower time frame stuff, with the more day-to-day stuff, and how has the plan from today how has it been developing? Yeah, because of course markets are ever changing, and you can plan as much as you want, but in the end the market will do whatever it wants, and if you're not prepared for every scenario, then you can't participate. Well, I guess you can, but not successfully. So we're going to start with Bitcoin, of course. We could say that was one of the highlights last week with that big move. Then we're going to jump to S&P 500, US dollar index, Euro USD, gold, and wrap it up with Ethereum. That's what the time that should be. Yeah, we should be able to manage that in the time we have today. Yeah, and then we'll see what we can find. So I'm on the weekly time frame here on Bitcoin. Of course, we can check out the monthly as I usually do as well. And we can already see big fat red candle on the monthly time frame, did not reach the upper monthly level, has gone past this monthly level. And the next one, of course, the downside would be this one. Yeah, so that would be 23,134. This area had quite a few. It's not just this monthly level, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles interacting with it directly in the sense of an open or a close of that candle. So this area does seem to be, in a sense, interesting or special. Yeah. So if price were to move further down and take the standing lows, then this perhaps could be an area where we find some sort of a reaction or something that we can interact with. Yeah. To the upside is the monthly level that was lost, which is 27.2. Been keeping an eye on that one for quite a while. Then there's the old one at 29.2 as well. Yeah, this one has lost a bit of its relevance now because of the move down. So the one I would keep is perhaps this one's for a reference, because this would show, reclaiming 27.2 means you open up this range again. Yeah. Otherwise, we're in between these two monthlies, just from a monthly candle perspective. Yeah. Yes, press the like button. Show us some love. If you like what you see, then please press the like button, as it helps out the channel. Okay. Good morning, Josef. Oh, I remember you. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Panda. Hey, Graham. And Wow Me Creative. Hello, hello. Yeah, so the upper monthly is, yeah, even far away. First, let's worry about this one. If price manages to make it up there again, and then we can talk about that one. Okay, so keep everything in perspective. It doesn't really matter if there's one at 16K right now, because there's others in between. Yeah, that's how I look at it. So that would be the monthly perspective for now. That, of course, with the new data from last week, it's a bit different. And now if we go to the weekly time frame, we can already see, whoa, that's something changed here. Yeah, all of these weeks that we spent up here after this push up one thing was holding, which is that pivot low. Yeah, this low here that was made on this uptrend. Yeah, since beginning of the year, basically, just like the stock market, pretty much. Higher highs and higher lows, and now there is a new low in town. Okay, that's something already that you definitely have to make a note of and keep in mind, because theoretically now we could start saying, okay, fine, if there's a new low in town, then maybe the highs are not going to be higher anymore. Yeah, maybe instead of going like this and always making a higher high, all of a sudden, whenever price pushes up, we start making a lower high, perhaps something like this. And then market structure changes and turns bearish. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. So this could be the precursor for something, and it could also not be that. But as you already saw me drawing over there, it becomes interesting. Let me see if I have the weekly levels saved. Yes, I do. There you go. So these are the weekly levels I actually had from last week, but you already saw me drawing close to one that needs to be added, because now it is a weekly level, is this one here, boop, at 29.2. Yeah, and this has now become a level of resistance as well. The weekly one at 30,200 was already fantastic as a place to, for a rejection. And this one is now untapped and available as well, but of course, quite a ways away. Yeah, so using the weekly levels now, we can start to dissect the range a little bit differently. And we can say, okay, this one, let's just say, let's clean up the chart a bit. Let's take it out because it was revisited. And this one is, as long as we're above this one, let's just remove this one as well, just to focus on these two. And there you go. Now the picture of a range lives up again, yeah, or flares up again. I don't know how to say. And then, of course, as soon as I see that, then I can say, all right, show me the volume. And I've been doing this pull for quite a while now. I find it a very generous pull from this impulse here and all of that. And it includes data since the beginning of March. So March, April, May, June, July, August. That's six months already. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. 6 months of data. So that's a 6-month value area low that is resistance right now at 26.2. Yeah. Yes, you can see the weekly support so far, but you can see that the daily candles are closing within this mini tiny range like this, which of course is not going to hold forever. It will eventually get out of this range, and especially because it's very small. So right now it's the coiling. Yeah, long shorts, and then boom, explosion again. Yeah, same thing. Why? Well, because with this move down, we can already imagine that a lot of people left the market, either because they got stopped out or because they took profits. Yeah, longs that got stopped out, shorts that took profits. In either case, leaving the market. So now it needs to refill, yeah, before the next move can come. So this is one possibility to see it, hey, this is a possible range. And if it manages to start crawling back in here, then there's your point of control, there's your weekly level. We can keep the monthly levels in mind as well. And if it goes past these closest weekly levels, then of course, lower or losing this one, then we can start looking at that one at 22.1, for example. Of course, there's a monthly before it. Yeah, let me just turn them on so everything's clear. Yeah, there's a few monthlies to play with here in between. And we can see that the top monthly and weekly level are almost the same. So this is, of course, a very, very interesting area up here too. If price managed to, to come back up there. Okay, so just some of the first thoughts that come to mind from this weekly, from the weekly candle perspective. And these would be the levels that I would have and nothing more. Yeah, and you already saw that I turned 2 off. Yeah, just keep it as simple as possible. Don't have too much stuff on your charts. To be honest, per day, you should have 1 and the rest keep it in your head just for clarity purposes. So, yeah, that looks very nice. Of course, if we pull it like this, golden pocket, great. And we can already see that this 786 lines up very nicely with that weekly level there. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So that's already super, super cool. Let's see if the monthly level lines up with anything. There you go, a 7.1. Thank you, George. So you've got these two lining up with stuff. That means very, very cool. And since we did the fixed range pull before as well, I would do one here just for funsies to see what's been up since May 22, so over a year now, a year and a few months. We're also inside that value area. Let me just turn that off, and that off to make it a bit more. You see what a nice effect it has to remove all the lines and just focus on one thing. You can then, of course, connect them or combine them, but this makes everything so crystal clear. And we can see that volume-wise, there is something interesting around here. Yeah, you can see this, the horizontal volume accumulation here is very interesting at 23K. That would coincide with what? The monthly level, and that's 7-1, right? 1, 2, 3. So we already have 3 things there. Cool. But the biggest one available is down at 20 with another biggie at 19. So that's much further down. And that will require us to say, okay, not just this fib pull, but actually the lowest available, something like that. You know, I recommend that you always use the magnet tool here, because here I've approximated the upper value. Yeah, the exact perfect one would be this one. Yeah, you have to let it with the magnet actually stick to those pivots so you get the exact perfect. Okay. Whoops. Look at that. The 7-1 and the point of control. Oh my God. I seriously did not do that before this stream. I'm just going along. I'm trying to work through a Monday routine with you guys, and what the heck? Oh, that's just funny. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not like they're close to each other. They're exactly on top of each other. Yeah. Now that's the kind of stuff that you're looking for in general for trading, to find things overlapping perfectly like that is it's pretty crazy. Does that mean we have to go down there? No, not at all. And not even anytime soon either. Yeah, this can rally back up, hit up here, then come back down. You know, this could take ages. This is high time frame analysis. Yeah, but it's just interesting to see things like this, and we can keep them in mind. So that would be a more higher time frame continued downtrend with major levels to the downside that we've covered. And to the upside, well, to be honest, the next one is right there. Yeah, that weekly level up there. That's from this high time frame perspective, that's it. That's our little local range, and that would be a fantastic target. Let's go to the daily and see what we can find. Oh, my goodness, looks terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, but that's okay. It's allowed to leave. So that was the last standing daily there. Let's just mark it for references, just to have a nice overview. So that one was already traveled through, so it's tapped. Locally, you could use it to know, am I above it, am I below it, or is price above below? That's helpful in that sense, but the effect that it should or could have had is over. So that one's also been traveled through. The next one would be all the way down here at 20K. Okay, we know that's the big point of control there. And to the upside, your next daily would be here. That's quite interesting, isn't it? 29.4, and where's the weeklies again? Right there. Oh, look at that. So that's your next big level of, you know, from a horizontal level perspective of resistance. That's pretty cool. That means that the quick move down can also be, at some point, a quick move up. I didn't say it has to be today or ever, but but that's the theory behind it. If you move down quickly, well, actually here, we moved up quickly, so we moved down quickly. There you go. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, swift move up in 1, 2, 3 days, and swift move down in 1, 2, 3 days. Exactly the same, actually. Yeah, except that this was very exaggerated to the downside. Why? Well, it's an over-leveraged market, and yeah, that's what can happen when a cascade of stop losses triggers. Also, we have to cover that cascade from a TPO perspective as well, market profile perspective. That's an interesting daily level here, because locally it does help us. Yeah, we could go as far as saying, of course, that monthly is more important, I know, but locally we could say, if you cannot get past above this daily level, you are weak. You do not deserve any attention from long trades. Yeah, that's as far as we could go with just this one line. It's not an untapped level, but it is a level that is being flipped to resistance. How? Daily candle close below on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday, and perhaps today too. In other words, this level is too much to handle for upside. That's it. It's right there. It's not that difficult. Just go up, close a daily candle above it, backtest and go. And then you can run again fast. Very, very fast even. Very, 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 very fast. Very fast. Let's just, for funsies, let me check this one up here. What would this be? Actually, I want it exactly. Ooh, yeah, that's great. That is beautiful. Okay, so that's the condition that I would set, yeah? That daily level up here is untapped, but it's super far away, so not super useful. There's another one here. I don't need those for now. Another one here. I don't need it either. To the downside untapped, I already showed you down here. I guess for, you know, if I'm marking that one, then I have to mark this one as well. That's our daily levels, okay? And the most useful one is that one right there. And yes, I know. There's a little one here too, but this is a weekend daily level, this right here. So if this was actually during the week, it might mean something, but as you can see today, yeah, very, very locally, I suppose you could say that is our support, but it's already, you know, under it again. And now the real stuff is beginning. Now the legacy markets are opening up and things are revving up again. So yeah. Okay. Let's look very, very locally. Actually, how am I on time? Do we even have time for that? Yeah, I guess a quick look. Whoosh. I mean, this week is just ridiculous. This was what, 4 minutes, I think? Let me see. Just for the ones that you're not going to see a move like that every month or every week, or maybe not even every year. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. That's what crypto is all about. Yeah, my goodness, it was just asleep. 13%. So almost 14% in 4 minutes. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. It just sliced through. That's also a good takeaway message. Look at that. It sliced through the monthly level like it wasn't even there. Yeah. When price moves like that, respecting nothing, be careful because it will not respect you either. So if you're riding the wave, fine, take profits. No financial advice. But if not, don't you dare step in the way. From a very local perspective, I think I was... oh no, I deleted it. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll just throw it again. Here. From a very, very local perspective, yeah. From the, let's say that was the little top of this crazy move on the 1 minute. All of this is a retracement area, yeah. Very quick reaction to that, but there's nothing bullish about this. It's just a retracement to a very typical area where price retraces to. There is nothing bullish about this from this perspective. You want to see something bullish, then start claiming stuff. What did we say? Which one was it? Which one was the one that needs to be claimed? Yeah, that one. Was it this one? No, that one's too high. Where's the other one? Not that one. Oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. Let me just go back to the daily time frame before I get confused. Oh, yeah, this one. 26.3. There you go. Are we above it now? Sorry, I think I just confused myself. No, this one. Yeah, 26.3. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's it. So we can use those... what the heck? Where's this coming from? What did I draw here? Oh, did I draw it wrong or what? Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Now I know what the hell's going on. The replay was still on. I was like, where is these levels coming from? Sorry about that. That's funny. Woo. Okay, breathe again. All good. Yeah, anyway, this is just a retracement area. And so far, there's nothing bullish about this. If you want to at least even consider being bullish, then get past this daily level here. You know? Get past this daily level here. Careful with the replay feature when you're planning the day. You're like, why isn't price moving? Oh my God. Okay, so let's look at one more thing. I promise you that I would show you. You're not going to see something like this every day either, or every week. Let me just turn the session markers. Yeah, that's the drop. Yeah, so this is a huge 234 buying tail and a huge inefficiency in price, a ridiculously big one. And usually, for time price opportunity, you want to see buying tails and selling tails because they indicate strong highs and lows. That can be a heads up for a reversal in price. But in this case, it's, in my opinion, it doesn't have that effect. In this case, it's more of a, this was so fast that we have to walk through it again nice and slow. This has happened in the past before. I was showing on Friday, I think, on stream, so I'm not going to do it again. I was showing already one of the past examples where this happened, and we spent days and days and weeks revisiting the entire area, all of it, yeah, the complete thing. So just that perspective alone would say, you know, one more time, very, very slowly, or, you know, taking its sweet time, basically. But yeah, it's not a bullish. It's not a bullish sign in this case, you know. Okay, I think it will be very, very good to see how things get started up this week. It could be in general more of a quiet week until we start rebuilding some, you know, until people dare to enter again and start participating again. So it's okay to be patient with this one. It has done something very, very big, so it's okay to now chill for a while. No. All right, let's just jump. I think that's all I wanted to show you, because this one is not, it looks like a 0 EKG line. Dead. Well, it's not dead. It's going to move for sure. But okay. Well, good luck with that, guys. Some aggressive market participants believe that price should go up now. Let's see if they're right or not. We shall see. We shall see. Let's jump to the S&P 500, and I have one line for you. Yeah. And I think it's a great line, because that's exactly where price finally found some more lasting support of the pullback that's been going on for 3 weeks. Basically, all of August has been a pullback month for this huge index from a very important area of resistance. I've covered that in previous streams as well, that this area is extremely important. So now it's pulled back from that, but it's not broken down. It's not the end of the world. It's still a very, very long, big trend to the upside. And now there's a bit more of a retracement, actually. Yeah, kind of similar to this one here, to be honest, or even this one. So it's not super duper crazy. And so far, this is all futures data for now. It seems to have some sort of a bounce from here, but I'm not going to really buy into any of this or actually start using it to make any decisions until I see New York go through it once. So basically all of the New York session today, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, I think that's the most sensible thing to do. Doesn't mean you can't trade today, but yeah, it's not a bad option. In any case, no need to be hysterical or ultra bearish, because that makes no sense, in my opinion. Rather focus on what we have and the data that we have. If there's a weekly level, there's a weekly candle, it tapped it, but closed above, and the next one so far is moving higher. So this level holds a support. That means a rotation to the upside could be in order. Doesn't have to be, but could be. And then there's your golden pocket, there's your 786, your next weekly levels all the way up here at 4.5. And you can just follow the same process, yeah? Monthly wise, there's that old monthly level you can use as a reference. And daily level wise, of course, we have stops earlier than that, yeah? For example, this one here. So that's how I would look at it. Oh, that looks actually very nice. Oh, I like that shape of that. If this can have follow through and start pushing to the upside, that would be very, very nice. That would be very nice. Yeah, this is great. Stay above this. Yeah. Then we can rotate to, what a surprise. Yep. Okay. These don't line up the same way, but still. Yep. If this gets follow through, that would be a nice place to go to. That's it. Keep it simple, man. Victor San in the house. Hey, Ragdogs. No distractions today, Marius. Yeah. Well, if you're distracted, just don't trade. Go do something else. Follow that distraction. Maybe it's interesting. So that's the view on the stock market. One of the, well, I guess that's a bit more difficult to explain now in the quick, but it's definitely something to keep in mind also when trading crypto. Yeah, it does play a role still. I know it's been decoupled, sometimes weeks or months at a time, but never ignore, in my opinion, what this is doing. Yeah, this is the one. If you're interested in trading crypto, this can give you a heads up or add some sauce to your trade setup or to your views or to your thoughts. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. Yeah, if this starts pushing down lower, well then, yeah, we're going to have to look for lower levels, of course. The next weekly is like, this one's tapped. Jeez, man. Woo, this one too. Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy. That's a larger rotation then, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 weeks in a row just shooting up. So this can also move relatively quickly down. Yeah, then I would be much more reserved with any long positions, to be honest. Here it's easy because, you know, you take the lows, fine, then you're out. That's it. It's not the end of the world. Did it take those lows? No, it didn't. But yeah, that's the key level that should not be lost if this is to retrace to the upside. I think this is an important one not to lose. All right, US dollar index. I've left pretty much what I had on towards Friday. I was looking for that upper daily level at 103.626. This is the weekly time frame, by the way. That's why it looks a bit weird. And then there was a freshly created one, slightly lower. And from a high time frame perspective, if we follow the trend, you know, you can turn everything off and you can see lower low, lower high. Kind of got stuck, but lower high, definitely a lower low. And this could be the next lower high. In other words, this could be a possible turnaround point to head down again. It's taking these local highs. That was very nice because at first it didn't. And I thought, it would be a shame if you're going to turn around, you might as well take those first. Yeah. And hit whatever's around here. And we had this basically double daily level, so to speak. So that was reached. The highs were reached. That daily level was reached as well. I mean, all the homework has been done. It looks great in that sense. Also, a daily level of resistance created. So that could be your local one where you say, okay, I don't want to go above this. On top of that, the 786, I mean, it's just great. It's great. You know, if you're going to turn around, you might as well do it here. If this starts pushing a lot higher, then we shall see. Because if you do take these highs, 104.699, if you go up to 105 again, we might have to start reconsidering things, yeah? Or the other option is to say, fine, then this is just a huge range. Sorry that I didn't draw it straight. That goes like this. This was just a deviation to the downside, and we're just going like this. This is also an old idea. Yeah, also possible. Yeah, but that would be my line in the sand, basically, this area. If it starts going past it, then it's too much, which helps me for this one, for example. Yeah, Euro USD. That's how I trade that inversely. So if the US dollar goes up, this one goes down. If this one goes up, the US dollar goes down. Yeah. So it's always inverse. Yeah, and this one from the weekly perspective, ever since it hit that yearly level in mid-July, yeah, beginning mid-July, it has just been down, 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 down every single week. Yeah, could it turn around here? Yes, there is a local golden pocket area, definitely. Yeah, that's fine. It's not amazing, but it could be. Depends on, yeah, if the US dollar starts pulling back, then yes, this is the bounce area and the trend continues. Yeah, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is just a retracement to a very normal area to retrace to, and then we continue on higher. If not, then I would be looking for, let me see if I still have it. Is it this one? No, this is the local one. Yeah, this would be the local one. If not, value area low. That's the simplest thing to say. If this is just a range, let me just turn everything off. Yeah, between these two yearlies, you can see they're very nicely respected. If this is the high time frame range for everything since December, basically, that's your value area. So the low is around 106.5, around there. Yeah, so this could just be a range rotation. That's the other option. If it doesn't find reaction here, then I'd definitely be looking much lower, not just a little bit. Of course, you could just, take some lows and turn around, but it's something that this is one of the things that during the week, if it happens, you can be like, okay, this looks good. And I can keep you posted on Discord about this stuff. But to start speculating about it now without even one full round of legacy markets going around, I don't think it makes much sense. Just keep it in mind and be ready. Be ready. This remains as resistance, this point of control. So being below it is a bit more bearish, locally speaking. Yeah, keeping in mind that if this turns around, then the other one turns bullish. Does that make sense? If not, ask. Gold. You can see today I'm in a yearly level mood. Yeah, I just love zooming out and seeing what's what. Especially because, these are not things you necessarily look at every day or even every week. because yearly levels are usually very far away. But when they are close, they're very interesting. And this is one I hadn't turned on for quite a while, 1898, so around 1900. And if we observe the behavior of this asset on these levels in the past, it's kind of ridiculously good. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at what it did here. Yeah. And then magically got stopped there. And flipped it back. And off you go to the other side of the range. Yeah. And also provided a nice reaction here. Also, very nice interaction here and here and here and here. I mean, it's just endless. It's great. And now we're below it. That's the point. Now we're below it. Now we're below it. That's more bearish in the sense that if you can't be or stay above 1900, then you're opening the door to a very, very slow. These are slow moves. These are slow rotations. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 22, all the way up to May 23. All the way down to February 24. I mean, this stuff can take forever. Yeah, this is very, very high time frame analysis. But theoretically, you lose this one, well, you can start looking at that one again. Yeah, just over time. There's going to be longs and shorts and everything possible to be taken, but that would be the more higher time frame perspective. Get back above here, then it starts looking better. And by getting back, I mean closing high time frame candles, weekly, monthly candles, preferably. Then we can start looking at this upper range again, which has plenty of stuff to play with as well. Okay, so that's exactly how I would keep it. Anything that's happening local right now has to be taken with a pinch of salt in a sense. Yes, there is a local support area. Did I have it here maybe? Yes, that one. Actually, we can just remove that daily level for now. I don't think we need that. Yeah, that's nice. So it is a local support area from this low to this high. Boom, golden pocket, 71, 786, fine. But so far, it has not reacted from it. Yeah, here it did. Here it did. Very, very nice move up. But now we're back at it again. Second try, not so cool. So just get back above it, and then we're back in business to the upside. Otherwise, you know what can come. Yeah. It looks simple, but it's actually, I think it's great. It keeps your head very, very clear, and it sets a very, very clear requirement or prerequisite. If you want to go up, you have to beat this. If you want to go down, well, then go down, because there's plenty of space to do so. And of course, there's the local intraday trades. I'll keep you updated on that as well. Don't know about today. I think today I'm really just gonna be more observant, to be honest. I'm not in a rush. Still 21st of all. I mean, if something super juicy comes along, fine. But no, it's okay. I think it's a nice day to start taking notes and prepare for the rest of the week, to be honest. Yeah. And this is the data we have available now. So let me see if it's already gone below. Oh yeah, it has. Nice. Just taken already previous week's low. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Okay. All right. Ethereum looks very similar to Bitcoin, but I suppose, where was that? Yeah. This is the one pivot that we can maybe use. The same as I often have shown on Bitcoin. That was the low from June 2021. So it's been a couple of years now. And price has traveled below it after supposedly finding support here in June and moving higher. Now it is revisiting the area, kind of similar to gold. Why are you here again? Yeah, or what are you doing? What are you up to? So being below this area, of course, you can notice all of these candles had insane trouble. And these are months. Yeah, we're talking July, basically the entire, almost a year, not being able to go past this price until it finally happened in March. So going back below that area, yeah. But of course, if I'm looking at it in this perspective, I need to wait for August to finish. That's 10 days and 16 hours. So I can't say anything about that until I see where this candle closes. Yeah, just to keep it simple. From a weekly time frame, well, the weekly levels are fantastic, and we also have now a fresh one. Do I have them here somewhere? Woo! That's a lot of weekly levels. Okay, let's change that one. I don't need that one anymore. I want this one because this one's untapped. Yeah, that's nice. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So we had that setup where this one was very interesting, but it just crash through this one and the next one. Jeez, man. So both are... Theoretically, you could remove this one and that one because price has already traveled through them. And the next one is all the way down here. Wow. That's, yeah, that would fit the other narrative for much, much lower prices on Bitcoin. And for now, well, there it is. That's all I would really say. Which one is this one? The second one. If you want more upside, get above 1720. That's it. It's that simple. I don't care about order flow. I don't care about news. I don't care about this or that. Get above this level convincingly. Start closing daily candles above it. Yeah, it's a weekly level, so at least daily candles. And so far, it's doing nothing of the sort. Nothing. Yeah, so there is no strength here to be seen. This is just a sideways price action after a huge slap in the face. So it's licking its wounds, basically. You know? Oh, or celebrating victories. I don't know. But look at that. Oh, even on the 1 hour. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, what a flip from support to resistance. That is crazy. Whew. Oh yeah, should we play the stop loss game on Ethereum? All right. People who are in short positions have their stop loss here, here, and here, and here, and of course, there. You want to bet? You'll see. It's always the same. People in long positions have their stop loss here, and here, and here, and here. This one too? Yeah, okay, this one too. I guess some might have it here too. Those are for now safe. So, but you see how price is coiling up and the rotations are smaller and smaller and the stop loss is closer and closer. So what happens? Stop out, back to the range. Yeah, which direction doesn't matter. It can also go like this and then back. And absolutely nothing has happened except everybody got stopped out. I'm just saying be aware of that. That's why entering positions in a place like this is like, no thanks. I'll actually wait for this or for that and then make a decision. Okay? So it's very important to also know when not to do anything. To sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. That's the takeaway message. Until you see what you need to see. You have to decide what's important for you. You have to decide where you want to fight, where you want to enter the battle, and then go for it. Yeah, don't chicken out. If that's your plan, just do it. At an area like this, for me personally, this is building up liquidity for the next move. It's always the same thing. Yeah. So I'm just chilling. Show me, and then I'll make my decision. Yeah. Market's always right. We're the only ones that are wrong. All right, that was, we're good on time. Boom, boom, boom. Did we cover everything? Let me check. I showed you actually, yeah. Okay. Well, this is actually very nice. Look at that. If you can, the same thing I said to one of our members last week. He posted a chart with a lot of analysis and I said, can you reduce it to one line? Just to communicate the message that you're trying to tell me, basically. If I want to talk to another trader, then I would rather show him a chart with one line and say, this is important for me. And then we can start talking about that. If I show him everything that's in my head, he'll just be like, oh, I can't understand. What are you talking about? Where's the focus? Where should my eyes go to? Yeah. One line. Try one line. Every day, one line. Okay. I don't see any more questions on the chat. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Have a fantastic week. Hit the like button if you like what you see, and if you want some more, then just join us on Discord. We post stuff there regularly, and we'll keep you updated during the week as usual. There's daily updates, and yeah, we'll just see what this week brings. And if it's more of a slow week, that's fine for me too. I'm actually looking forward to September more, you know, so not super duper keen on going nuts these next 2 weeks. Even if there's a trading competition going on, that doesn't really matter to me. Because if there's nothing good or not, the trade criteria for me are not met, then I'm not going to participate. That's just the way it is. No, doesn't make any sense to me. If it's your capital on the line, then it makes no sense. If it's a demo account and you're not risking anything, then yeah, go for it. You can test your theories and your strategies. That's fine. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in. Have a fantastic Monday and a fantastic week. And I'll see you on Discord. Okay? Adios. Bye-bye. Tschüss.